And now it's time for us to celebrate our Humanitarian of the Year, so welcome back to the stage General Dean, and joining him this time is Mark Trudeau, President and CEO of Mallinckrodt Pharmaceuticals, and the 2015 Humanitarian of the Year.
Thank you, Pat. So this has been an evening of recognition, thanks, and praise. And I want to add just my own recognition. First of all, to the young people, the presenters this evening. When I was here a year ago, there were also 2 young people presenting. And each year, I'm always impressed by the poise and passion that we saw this evening. I think they deserve a round of applause. And I said this last year, and I mean it, and I'll say it this year again. And Anthony Jeter, there is a place at Mallinckrodt for you whenever you're ready. I also want to take a minute just in keeping with the theme of this evening, and that is to really thank our wives and our partners. I think Larry started it. The General continued it. You heard it from Mary. I want to recognize my own partner, Elizabeth Rodriguez, who's a tremendous supporter of me and also happens to be one of the most beautiful grandmothers that I know. So, also wanted to just note that it's been a real honor to be able to partner with CADCA this year. And General Dean mentioned that this morning, Mallinckrodt and CADCA partnered yet once again to take a step forward, I think, in combating this challenging issue that we have with opioid abuse and misuse in the country. It's a significant problem, it's a challenging problem, and Mallinckrodt as a manufacturer feels a responsibility to be part of the solution. And the event that we did this morning was to donate 100,000 drug deactivation disposal pouches, which is a safe, effective, easy, private, environmentally friendly way for people to be able to dispose of their unused medications and discard them so that they don't get into the wrong hands. It's a complex problem that faces all of us. It's a big challenge across the country, and we're pleased at Mallinckrodt to be part of that solution and to partner with CADCA. So I want to thank General Dean for being part of that. So a year ago, I was humbled and honored to represent Mallinckrodt and to join the ranks of those who have been honored and recognized as CADCA's Humanitarian of the Year. And I think this honor is much more than just a title because it recognizes leadership and the commitment of many of the folks behind the scenes who help make our communities safe, healthy, and drug-free. But it also recognizes the fact that we have multiple stakeholders, including CADCA, and it's the collaboration of all these multitude of stakeholders that really, at the local level, work together to combat some of the challenges we have facing us regarding the abuse of drugs in America. So I wanted to take a quote, and I thought, given the fact that we were here in Washington, D.C., it would be appropriate to take a quote from a president, but I also recognize that in order to ensure that there's not much danger, I picked one that is a president from well in our past. And I want to quote our 6th president, John Quincy Adams, and something that he said about leadership, which I think is very apropos. President Adams said that if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you're a leader. So tonight I'm very pleased to stand here with General Dean and all of you to recognize a leader in our 2016 honoree, Scott Melville. Scott, congratulations. Welcome to this very honored position as Humanitarian of the Year. So with that, let me turn the program over to General Dean. Thank you.